Court martial. Me Odonga Oto. To go to court martial. Me. Never. The last time I went to court martial as a lawyer, together with Arias Lukwago, Lord Mayor, together with the late Sam Juba, we were lawyers representing Dr. Kiza Besije. In less than few minutes, the chairman of court martial, when Arias Lukwago was citing common law, case law, he was asking which section of case law. And in 10 minutes, Mayor Lukwago was in the dock together with the Besije. The lawyer and the client are all now being tried together without even a charge being read. I was sitting near Winnie Bianyima. I never said anything because he was looking at me. Even when I met General Eli Tumwine in Parliament, I said, you man, you are an MP like us. How could you conduct yourself like that in the court martial? He told me we wanted to show you where power lies. So court martial, people are going to be convicted in thousands without legal representation. And even those in the court martial, they are following orders. Court martial. Hey. I stay in Makinde. When I'm going home, I don't even look at the gates of Makinde because they say, hey, you come here. I'm not a coward. Yeah, I'm not a coward. But court martial. So now you want to subject 45 million Ugandans to court martial? Where lawyers, Kiza Aaron was there representing Besje 2 months ago. He ended up in prison. A court which sentences lawyers without respect, with impunity. What will it do on civilians? This UPDF Act, it is now the law of rule and not the rule of law. And as a political philosopher, what do I tell you? It means people will have a stronger resolve. For them, they think they are discouraging people from carrying arms against government. Personally, I would not carry arms against government. My mouth is bigger than a rocket-propelled grenade. But, it means those who have resorted to carry arms, they will fight back alas because they know the moment you are caught, you are finished. Let's even ask another philosophical question. Does the amnesty law apply to the court martial? Court martial? And all those who go to court martial. You see my eyes? He was beaten by UPDF soldiers in Acholibu. They were brought in court martial and they were all told to plead guilty. It is indiscipline to start putting your defense. It is indiscipline. So court martial, subjecting 45 million civilians to court martial. Hey, may God uphold thee.
Banaffe abagoberera Beaver Organic and Natural Products mwebale kutambula naffe mwebale kwagala misomo gyaffe mwebale kwagala services zaffe tusinganibwa wano Mengo opposite ne Masengere oba Mengo opposite ne CBS ku luguudo oluyitibwa Hamukasa Road. Gwalina endwadde eno ekusumbuwa funa akaddo tukyalireko. Ffe tukola amajani agayitibwa gift green tea gano agayamba okukendeeza embuto ennene. Bantu bangi balina bw'oba oyagala okukendeeza olubuto jangu ku Beaver Organic ofune gift green tea ogatteko n'amajani agayitibwa acacia ne okula tea obikozesa okumala omwezi gumu tojja kusigaza buto ddene eryo ly'oyina. Tuyina akadagala kaffe akayitibwa Cough Doctor eri abantu abatawanyizibwa ssenyiga bw'oba otawanyizibwa ekifuba nga kikulemeddeko otawanyizibwa ssenyiga akulemeddeko kozesa Cough Doctor. Nze Dr. Senjobe.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Nze Haji Kabogoza omusomi w'edduwa ntereza ensonga z'amaka ebyenfuna n'endwadde ezitategeerekeka. Haji Kabogoza omusomi w'edduwa nsinganibwa ekitigoma ku lw'ejjinja. Bw'obanga otuuse ekitigoma mu town ku stage osobola okuba ku namba z'essimu ezo z'olaba zitambula. Gwe wenna ali ewala oyinza okuyita ku mukutu gwaffe ogwa WhatsApp ku layini eyo eya MTN obudde bwonna mbeerako.
The UPDF Act, really? What has become of Uganda? What has become of Parliament? Me, a civilian, you want to throw a gun in my house, you want to put fake charges on me, and then tomorrow I am in the court martial. In every country, there are civilians and there are soldiers. Civilians must be subject to civilian law. Soldiers must be subject to military law. I passed the UPDF Act. I was a member of the Defense and Internal Affairs Committee for 10 years. At that time, we even said, if someone has retired from the service, from the military service, they should return to civilian life. Now, today, in the year 2025, you want a civilian arrested on allegations, on mere allegations, to be lined up in the court-martial. May God uphold thee. Let me analyze two provisions of the UPDF Act. If the law passes tomorrow, I hear the MPs are in Munyonyo. Tonight they are going to the caucus to meet the movement high priest, retired General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. They want to pass the law tomorrow, subjecting 45 million Ugandans to potential military court-martial. We don't trust the judicial system in Uganda. People get arrested because of fighting over a woman. People get arrested because of land wrangles. People get arrested because of fighting over job positions. And then you put charges, you throw a gun, you throw bullets into his car or her car, then tomorrow the person is in court-martial. We cannot run a country like this. We can't. Let me ask a question. Those who bombed people at a rugby club, they were arrested and convicted by civilian court. The lead judge was Chief Justice Owendolo. They were given 35, 40 years in prison. That was not a court-martial. That was a civilian court. Yesterday, the people, UPDF soldiers, who killed prosecutor Joan Kagezi, they were given 35 years in prison. That was a civilian court. That was not a court-martial. Why do you want to subject civilians to court-martial? Why? We put court-martial in the UPDF Act because when there is an operation like in Somalia, issues of discipline must be handled expeditiously. That is why we put court-martial in the UPDF Act, not for trying civilians. You people, you are going to tear Uganda apart. You are going to kill Uganda. Archbishop, what are you doing? Cardinals, what are you doing? Muftis, you are all quiet. No. Civilians are civilians. Soldiers are soldiers. So this provision must be stopped. The second provision, you are putting SFC as a branch of the army. Why are you doing this to Uganda? All over the world, the 181 countries of the world, there are 3 or 4 branches of the army. Infantry, Marine, Air Force, and then maybe artillery. In some countries, artillery section is under infantry. So that when you join the armed forces, you choose whether you are going to the Air Force, you are going to the Water Marines, or you are going to the infantry or artillery section. Now in Uganda, you want to create SFC, as a branch of the army, that from day one, Odogo's son joins, is trained to be SFC. This is being myopic because you think the same actors will be president forever. No! SFC cannot be a special force. That is in a department in the military. So are you trying to say now we should also create procurement as a special force? We should also create construction as a special force? We should also create medical as a special branch of the armed forces? No! So this thing of making SFC a privileged arm of government is presupposing that President Museveni and maybe Muhoozi will be the first and last presidents of Uganda. No, some of us are also on the queue. So what Parliament is doing is wrong. It is not acceptable. We have lost a lot. We remove term limits. We remove age limits. Now you are subjecting civilians to military trials. No, this must be rejected. No, 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 don't do that to Ugandans. Members of parliament, don't do that to Ugandans. Even if you do it and you fail elections, that is not enough punishment. You would have put a rope on the neck of all Ugandans. Personally, my father told me never to join any job where they put on uniforms. So because I am outspoken, tomorrow you want to come to me and say I am involved in rebel activities? No. You know what it means? I've seen the tweet of General Muhoozi yesterday. He's saying that the NUP, National Unity Platform, they are planning a rebel group in Congo, where Dr. Besigye was planning a rebel group. So tomorrow they start picking these young men, they are in court-martial. Ugandans still believe in the civilian court, where you can get justice. And by the way, for your information, since 1986, only one person has been acquitted from the court-martial. Only one. And even the president called the chairman of the court-martial then that why did you acquit those persons? Everyone, even the person presiding over a court-martial, is following orders from above. How can a general who has been appointed to head a court-martial release someone whom the powers that be want that person to be in prison? How? I even don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I wish I were in that parliament. I don't know.